comic book fans, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0, and fans, you're with me, Mike Spider Slayer, and guys, today we're going to be talking about Batman Zero Year, issue number 25. Now, this is a pretty cool cover. I love the blackness of the cover. I love the shininess around the bat symbol, Zero Year. I love the how it sticks out and everything. I said this in my comic book haul. It kind of reminds me of the Metallica CD or the Metallica Black album. It reminds me of that. So the cool cover here, really interesting. Our writer here is Scott Snyder, which you guys all know that by now, and our artwork is done by Greg Capullo, which, what can I say? Greg Capullo's art is phenomenal. I can never see this Batman title ever again being done by any artist, because every time they have like a little bit of a filler story or a different artist on it, it's always it's never the same. He just fits Batman all together. So what did I think of this story? The story is pretty good. It is a $4.99 book. You get a lot of pages in it. And what is the story about? Well, first off, you start off in Nigeria. It opens up in this Nigeria here, and you get to see guys in army trucks or whatnot, and they come across this trap door, and you get to see that here, and it's at the bottom, and they go into it, and then it goes into current time of Zero Year. And the thing is you have Gotham City PD actually going after Batman because they feel that he was involved in this crime. And you get to see, I guess, what is the first Batmobile, which is interesting. It's like this roadster, which I thought was pretty cool. And you get to see it kind of transform or whatnot, and it kind of just like jumps away over the police, which was funny. The police didn't know what to do with it, and I thought that was kind of hysterical. But the whole thing is there's this crime scene, and what's going on here is that there's these people that I guess are made out of wood or whatnot, and it keeps breaking their bones, and the bones keep growing and whatnot. So it's this weird thing that turns you into like a tree or whatnot. It's really weird. And they're trying to find out who's behind this crime. And of course, the police think that it's Batman, but Batman flees the crime scene in his car. It's pretty cool. I mean, this storm is approaching. It's a couple days away, and we get to see that the city's under a lot of distress. There's lots of looting going on. You get to see a little bit of Batman. Get, I guess, mini bat symbols. He leaves flashlights and markers, and you can draw a bat, and I guess you can call for Batman. I don't know, but I thought that was pretty neat. You get to see a lot of characters in here for the first time with their interactions. One of them, you get to see Pamela Isley, Poison Ivy, in here, because you see that she's upset of what's happening in her facility or whatnot. And you get to see this mysterious character here. So you get to see that. And then you get to see Bruce in the Batcave, and he comes up with this device to fight this blackout, and hopefully it will stop it. And then they're trying to find out what's going on with this whole crime as well, with these trees ripping people apart from the inside, and they feel that it's behind that this is all behind Dr. Carl Helfrin. So you get to see that as well. So they're studying this guy. But the best part of this issue is when I come across Commissioner Gordon and Bruce, and when they meet each other here. And Commissioner Gordon winds up saying, hey, you know what? What you did back there against the Red Hood gang, he's like, hey, I totally appreciate it. And Bruce is like, oh, hey, no problem. He goes, I think your parents would be proud of you. And he's like, well, excuse me, Lieutenant. Because at the time he's lieutenant. He's like, excuse me, Lieutenant, but he's like, I got to get going. And Commissioner Gordon, again, I'm going to just call him Commissioner, because Commissioner Gordon winds up trying to reason with him. He's like, there's secrets that you don't know about, and they get into this argument. Or not this argument, but a little thing. He's like, you know what? Don't tell me anything about what's going on with my parents. And then Commissioner gets a little bit suspicious. And the best part of this issue is right here. You get this moment between them, and he goes, "What's down there?" And as the issue goes along, you get to see, Bruce tells him, "Go down there. You're more than happy to go down there." So you kind of find out what happens there. And then you get to see a first time meeting, I guess, with Lucius Fox and Bruce Wayne as well. And they're trying to find out what's going on with um, this serum that this doctor was working on that's tearing the people apart. But little do you know, at the end of the issues, you find out that Lucius Fox is working with this Dr. Death. And at the end of the issue, you find out what happens to Bruce Wayne, Lucius Fox, and this crazy ass character here. And then at the end of the issue, you find out that what was on the bottom beneath the ground there that these soldiers came across. So interesting read for Batman Zero Year. I felt that there was a lot of dialogue in this issue, lots to read, and I felt that as we closed off the Red Hood gang and we move on to this next story, I wish there was a little bit more action that had to do with Batman. You got to see the introduction. You see a little bit of him in the beginning with the car, with the Batmobile, but you just don't see anything else. And as a Batman fan and a reader, you can appreciate the story that was delivered here. But I would have loved to see a little bit more action because there was absolutely no action whatsoever in a very heavy dialogue book, which is fine. But for me and my taste, I like to see a little bit more there, especially for $5.99. And I can see how this might not hold certain people's attention for a long haul run like this. So hopefully the next issue improves. And I got the ice cream man driving by. What's up, ice cream man? So anyway, um, so I'm going to give this book a 3.5 out of 5. It wasn't my favorite Batman issue yet. The last Batman Zero Year issue was really, really good, which was issue 24. This one just wasn't as good, just a lot of dialogue and not enough action. So where this goes from here will be interesting because we'll find out what this Dr. Death character is about. And I like seeing the interaction behind all of our characters, between Lucius Fox, between Commissioner Gordon. I like seeing that. But besides that, if this issue did not have any of that, this would have been a very boring issue all the way around. So again, 3.5 out of 5 for me. And guys, leave your comments below what you thought of this issue. Was this boring? Was this worth your $5.99? Again, tell me, or was it $4.99? $4.99. Was it worth your $4.99? So guys, tell me in the comments below. And guys, as always, thank you for watching Comic Book Corner 2.0. And until the next comic book review, this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off. And guys, thank you for watching. Take care. See you soon. Bye.